Hey, what's going on? It's the Bearded One back at you again with a new video. So today's video, we got the Proffitt team here. We're going to talk about this VA funding fee. Also, closing costs for VA, because there's some misconception that VA doesn't have closing costs. So we're going to squash those things and talk about what's going on for VA loans, all right? So stay tuned to the video. All right, so welcome back to the channel. My name is Maurice Murphy. Like I said before, the Proffitt team here. Introduce yourselves to everybody.
Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Proffitt.
I'm Shauna Thompson.
Shauna Thompson. Hey, so they are with Team Proffitt,
Yeah.
with Future Home Loans, and they are my preferred lender. And we're going to talk about the VA funding fee. So first off, what is the VA funding fee?
The VA funding fee is a fee that goes actually to every loan that you take out with the VA. It's a percentage of the loan amount that you use based on if it's your first time use or your second time use.
Gotcha.
And that goes to a fund, a pool that basically holds the money in there in case there's any incidents with a veteran that has a loan through the VA.
Got you. Now, I understand as a veteran, there's some difference when the first time you use it and the second time and third time. Can you kind of tell us what, like the first time, what's the percentage, and second time? Can you play with those numbers?
Yeah, okay. The first time you use it, there's a certain percentage based on your loan amount, whether you do 100% financing, 95% financing, or you can put 10% down. So we'll share with you the funding fee in the chart, and it changes every year.
Gotcha.
The second time you use it, and every time after that, it's the same funding fee, and it's also based off the percentage of the use you use, whether it's 100% financing, you put 5% down or 10% down. And there's also cases where if you're disabled with the military and you receive disability, then you can be exempt from the funding fee and you never have to pay that.
Got you. Now, kind of tell us, what does your percentage have to be exempt from that?
You got to be 100% disabled with the VA.
Gotcha.
And then they'll be able to have you removed from the funding fee, and then you can also file for an exemption to get your property taxes removed from that as well.
Perfect. So you heard it here first. You can get property taxes off and your VA funding fee. Now let's talk about something else really quick. A lot of VA buyers, I work with a lot of veterans, assume that there's no closing costs. Where did this misconception come from first off? Like most VA buyers think they don't have to pay anything.
Well, it's definitely, it's in their eyes, they're not really paying any closing costs because there's a lot of options that are out there for them. So a lot of times when you go to VA loan, you can do 100% financing like we talked about.
Okay.
If you do have the funding fee, you're able to roll that into the loan amount. So you're actually getting a loan higher than what the property value is worth.
Gotcha.
With the funding fee. And then the closing costs, which are your third party fees for like title, closing, property tax, escrow setup, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
All that can either be covered by several different factors. That can be covered by one, you can get a seller credit. So the seller will actually give you credit up to 4% to help cover those fees for you.
Absolutely.
Two, there's down payment assistance that are available. We have the Hometown Heroes program coming back out July 1st.
Yes.
You can use that to help for that as well. And then there's also community grants that you can use also to help cover those fees as well. So the veteran might not know exactly how the costs got paid or what avenue they went. All they remember is when they got to closing, they signed, they got the keys from you, and it was time to go.
Got you. So there are programs out here for veterans, whether it be seller concession, where we negotiate with the seller to have some money towards their closing costs, and there's actual grants for them that they can use to help subsidize some of that closing costs.
There is, yeah.
Okay.
And we look at all that stuff. So when we sit down, we like to get all the ingredients. Like I tell them, get all the ingredients. Let's get in the kitchen, then we can kind of see what we're cooking with, right?
Gotcha.
Because there's all kinds of special programs that are out there, and they come and go depending on when the money's available, when the money's not available. So we talked a lot about the Hometown Heroes program. That money ran out, and now it's coming back open. They refunded it for another $100 million starting July 1st.
Okay.
And you can get that to help you out with the closing costs or even with your down payment as well.
Gotcha. So you heard it here. So there's money for you as a veteran to get closing costs taken care of. If you have some disability, 100% disability, you can get your VA funding fee taken off, plus no property taxes. I mean, wow.
It's the greatest loan that's out there. That's what I tell people all the time. It's the greatest loan because they gave the ultimate sacrifice, for our country. And there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and a lot of people need to make sure they take advantage of all the benefits.
Absolutely. All right. Well, anything else?
Just make sure you qualify for it. Right? A lot of people don't think that they qualify for a VA loan, so check with us and get with our agent and make sure that we can see if you even qualify. Because you might not think you qualify, but you actually do.
All right, cool.
Absolutely.
So how can people reach out to you all? You first.
Yeah, you can reach out to us. You can reach out Team Proffitt at future.loans. That's Team Proffitt at future.loans. Or you can give us a call directly My number's 904-887-7926.
Oh, 904-207-5946.
That's it.
All right, perfect. Also, before we go, Future Home Loans is a veteran-owned business. So their owner is a veteran. So they do a lot for the community here, and you definitely want to have them as a lender. They've made every transaction I've had with them smooth. I like it.
We got seven veterans that work here, all for us. We got all services covered except for the Coast Guard. We're looking for, so you know anybody out there in the Coast Guard, give us a call. We'll hire you just so we can get them all covered up.
Right.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, that's all I have for today. Hey, so I'm the bearded one, and I'll talk to you soon.